This channel is sponsored by Loot Crate, the monthly subscription box that's always filled with surprises for gamers and geeks alike. If you're interested, go to lootcrate.com/hawk525 and after choosing your crate, type in promo code HAWK525 for a 10% discount. The link and promo code will be in the description box below. Thanks guys, and hope you enjoy the show.
What about
Oh, have you
I don't
played?
think you guys really.
Sorry. Have you
I don't think
played?
you guys really care.
Have you played? Have you played Anthem at all? The demo or no? Or the demo's not available?
That's actually what I was talking about.
Okay.
Like I don't really know if you guys care, but
I'm like trying to consider.
Like,
okay.
Did you try it, Faka?
I did try it.
You
tried to try it, but
Basically, I got to the end of a what do you call them? Mission, expedition, some bullshit.
Oh,
and
some sort of quest.
And we all got kicked out of it. So I'm still basically base level, which is like level 10. I think everyone starts level 10.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't even get to unlock any new javelins.
Well, I guess you could comment on it since you've actually you've played it. You've played Warframe and you've played Destiny, which are like the games that it's compared to, and you could.
It's actually Warframe and The Division.
I didn't play that other one.
And a little bit Destiny. Oh no, there's definitely Destiny in there.
But Destiny
sucks.
Yep.
Even though it's fun to play.
I'm glad I bought Destiny 3 times.
Like we did have fun. We all did have fun.
I don't regret doing the raid with you guys. That was an experience, but once we beat the raid, it was like we're done with Destiny.
Yeah. All right, we beat the story mode.
All right.
But that's it.
Yeah. All right. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Everyone got their drink?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Everyone got their drink? Everyone got their thing?
Yeah, I got a 2-liter Dr. Pepper right here.
Unless you want me to make us all Kahlua milk, I can make Kahlua milks.
I don't want your milk.
It's an alcoholic drink. Calm down.
Isn't that just like a... Never mind.
It's just 50% Kahlua and 50% milk. There's nothing special.
I don't want your
Make me a white Russian.
I can, actually.
Make me a cactus cooler.
God, dude.
I'll make you a Long Island
that
iced
bar.
tea. 50.
That shitty bar, dude. Fuck. How do you fuck up Cactus Cooler?
And then we'll play for shots.
Well, we play Kingdom Hearts every time they say darkness, light.
That sounds like a bad time.
Well, we're probably going to have a bad time talking about some of the stuff today on this podcast. But anyways, welcome everyone. We have a pretty big room. Oh wait, Michi, are you still here? I don't hear him at all, so he's not even here. Oh, he's lighting up.
This thing's lighting up.
He's lighting up. He's lighting up.
Bye, Michi. Are you gonna?
There we go. All right.
Oh, no.
He's lighting up still.
Breathe, man.
I think the storm is getting to him.
It's so cold that the words are being frozen, coming out of his
all
mouth.
gonna come out at once.
Uh-oh.
What?
The fuck?
There we go. Well, there you go.
There's something wrong with that PS. Okay, we're gonna figure out why I can't get a PS4 controller to work for PlayStation much later. Let's use an Xbox 360 controller.
Oh wow.
Use your keyboard.
It's like a hitbox.
I don't want to be. Who plays keyboard for MK again?
No one?
I thought
Frizzle uses hitbox?
Frizzle. Oh.
Oh no, I'm gonna be Frizzle.
Well,
Just don't down one all the time.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, see, we're already having a bad time on this podcast. But anyways, welcome back. We have a now a big group. We have Zawarudo, we have Michi once again, and look who's back. We got Ender. Woo!
Hey, I cleared some time in my super busy schedule, and yeah.
Well, it's good to have you back. And also we have Sfaka, because we're talking about fighting games and shit.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be here for not 4 hours.
All right.
Not 4 hours.
We're not gonna try to make it 4 hours.
Yeah, there are a lot of topics we can just like skim over and talk about the important shit. So we're gonna start off with Dragon Ball. Yay! FighterZ Season 2 was announced.
Right into the news.
Mm-hmm.
My
Right.
first joke is fucking called the last two characters of that DLC last week.
Jiren
Movies.
and
No, the movie characters.
Oh, yeah, the movie characters. Yeah.
Fine now.
Yeah, Brawly.
Almost.
That Brawly and Gogeta. Gogeta Blue.
Yeah. Not a big shock.
Did anyone watch the movie at all? Yeah, I take it that
Not yet.
not yet.
No, but I really want to. But that
So
involves
do
going
I.
outside.
Okay.
Or watching a fucking cam footage with some like.
I can't do bootleg. I can't do bootleg. Watch a person's head on my TV screen or computer screen and say, "Hey, down front," because he's not gonna hear me.
Just like
They
having.
get up in the middle of it.
I did see one scene on Twitter though, and it looks lit.
Yeah.
I saw nothing, so I don't know what the hell happened in that movie.
Yeah. But yeah, the movie characters, the movie versions of Brawly and Gogeta making a surprise appearance in the season pass, and also introducing is Videl and Jiren into the mix. Finally, Jiren made it into the roster.
Everybody wanted Jiren. He's the coolest.
What did
I really hope that Gogeta doesn't sparkle.
Oh yeah, what was it called? Stardust Breaker. Yeah, there you go.
I really hope he doesn't sparkle. Back then, I thought it was really cool, but I was a stupid kid. Now I'm a stupid adult, and that shit is stupid.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
It's like a key blast, but it's not a key blast. It's just he's throwing fairy dust at them, and they blow up.
Oh, poor Janemba. He's the one who received the sparkles.
He died in the most fabulous way I've ever seen in Dragon Ball history.
Come on, Zawarudo.
I toned it down. I was gonna say something else.
Gay.
But yeah, there's a solid wave. I was gonna say it, but I just really hope he doesn't sparkle. But the Videl and Jiren look interesting.
Mhm.
The only bit I've seen of them is Videl's 30-second trailer, because Arxis likes to do their 30-second trailers. I've watched Desk's video, because he always makes sick ass videos.
Dude, I loved the one of Videl that he did, where because she has a counter, right? That's one of her supers, but she just puts her hands on her hips, right? So he did a super like waste of meter combo, because he just did 2 of those in the middle of the combo. Like, just put your hands on your hip. Like, I don't know what she says. I'm not even gonna try. I'm a reformed man. Lock on wake up, and I don't try to say Japanese thing. That's what happened while I was gone.
But yeah, she has a great Saiyaman as an assist. That's kind of cool. I'll take it.
I like how they did Saiyaman.
Yeah. He even
I
does
didn't
like.
know who Videl was before this, but I think they're real cute. I really like him.
So, who's on board with short-haired Videl?
I like it.
Who's on?
I'm not bored.
I like Pigtails Videl better.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
I like Attitude Videl.
Yeah.
I like the
Also,
pigtails. I like
They're
pigtails.
both good.
Short hair is like when she like starts to like grow on everyone, but I don't like that. I liked it when she was like she had an attitude and she was like kind of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
We know you like those cinders.
Sass.
It doesn't say that about my taste, but I did like her that way.
She had a lot of sass in the beginning, and then she kind of lost that sass.
Guy loves Sejohara and fucking
Sanjogahara, yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
from
Itagi's the best girl. I gotta watch that. I'm just gonna say fuck it. I can't watch it with Josh. I have to watch it.
You want to
Myself.
jump back a season and watch with me? Because I'm on. All right, we'll talk about this after the podcast.
Yeah.
We're
Anyway.
cutting in the podcast.
Continue about this about the.
Sorry.
Videl has a restand, is what I've seen on Twitter.
She has a
oh
reason.
yeah.
Into a mix-up.
Her level 3 looks pretty cool too. She's got that big old fucking
I'm
kick.
Level
I'm more
one
interested in
looks
this
like the
restand.
best move of her again.
I love restands.
Oh yeah,
Um,
and she has a dodge.
Cheap. Yeah, I heard that dodge is ass.
It's a restand in an anime fighter.
That's super cheap. An anime fighter with no push block.
It's a restand in an anime fighter that has an assist system.
And meanwhile, I'm gonna just throw that in here. They kind of like went through some changes with like how the gameplay works. They tried to quote unquote like pick up the pace of how the game like flows, and they try to make it
Add more
faster.
damage.
So it's kind of weird. Like the level 3s do more damage, but whenever you do 2 level 1s, they do shit damage.
Wait, so they buffed level 3s?
Yes, in a way.
So they
Well,
kind of like reversed it then, because what people did for optimal damage was like people want to kill someone that has sparking, so they burn through the sparking with level 1s. They DHC 3 level 1s.
Yeah.
That's how they dealt with people that pop sparking early.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And to be clear, it's if you do 2 level 1s from the same character, it scales like shit, or scales like it scales really badly. So you have to DHC too in order to do the damage that you want to do.
So the swag / optimal combos are nerfed.
Yes. So like
I like that.
for example, like you know how Goku can do 2 Kamehamehas like from the air, and then he can do it from the ground.
Yeah.
I'll say easier example would be like Zamasu and both versions. Like Zamasu can no longer do God Ball into God Ball twice and still do a decent chunk of damage.
Or Bardock with what do you call
Oh god.
the punch, and then to the
Punch into ball.
the punch into ball. Yeah, that's nerfed.
Or like the Broly fucking big green ball. into,
90% of characters that we see most used in tournaments pretty much kind of got hurt.
Also,
But you said the level 3s deal more damage.
they had
That's
they do less scaling, so that means you can
okay.
do more damage in a way.
Because those are used a lot. Because like from what I've seen of the tournament footage, it's like get them on a combo, and then do the hard knockdown level 3, and then get them in the reset. Unless you're Kazunoko playing, what is it, Go Tanks?
Go Tanks, Gohan, Adult Gohan, yeah.
You just
Well-
do a fucking backdash Ghost.
Oh yeah, Ghost,
put 'em
yeah.
in mix for 10.
Like regardless, I don't think any of this is gonna fix the whole Evo top 8 problem,
Right.
because man, as exciting as it was to watch, I was falling asleep.
Yeah.
I just got finished watching Tekken Street Fighter, and I was like, bruh.
Street Fighter was last.
Yeah, Street Fighter was last.
Because we were falling asleep.
We were like,
yeah, we couldn't
quiet.
even watch Street Fighter because Street Fighter is kind of resident sleeper for me in the first place.
Yeah. Fucking.
And a lot of people that like are excited for Dragon Ball are not really into Street Fighter, so I imagine it's like,
It did clear out after Dragon Ball.
I bet you the venue had like 3 people in the stands by the time Street Fighter came on. That's how long Dragon Ball Top 8 was. Like,
Mhm.
I hope they fix that problem soon.
Yeah.
Because I don't think this is gonna fix it, honestly.
Yeah. Also, they adjusted blue health, so you get less blue health, so that way characters recover less when they're tagged out.
That'll definitely help.
Yeah, so that's kind of like their attempt to like try to pick up the pace on it. So
Just make it blaze blue tag damage.
yeah, they still need to put a push block though. That costs meter or whatever.
Well, if there was BB tag damage, people will be dying in one touch.
I know, it'd be awesome.
Because even with the scaling that we have now, people are still making touch of deaths.
I know, but I would love it because then it'd be like everything would be 3 out of like just be over faster.
Also,
it would be leaving people with the feeling that they had in Marvel 3 though with the X Factor. Because X Factor was basically a set play mechanic more than a comeback factor.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, another big change.
Game,
yeah, another big change was that on block you can activate the sparking now. So.
Wait,
Oh no! X
Block?
Factor! Oh god! X Factor cancel!
Yep. You can. It's
wait. Okay. Is when you do sparking, is sparking on block plus?
I'm not sure.
I think sparking on block basically does the knockback.
No. Oh, does it push him back? Okay.
Because you can't. I don't think you can block sparking.
No, you don't block it. You just get pushed
You
back.
just get knocked back.
Yeah, knocked back.
I don't play Dragon Ball anymore, despite people asking me to. Pulf.
Yeah, like Pulv.
It won't be like in Marvel 3. Like I feel bad coming back to Marvel 3 to like talking about it, but this is like my comparison because X Factor. If someone like say Virgil or does something, he does like a standing heavy, and you block it, and you don't want to block the other bullshit, like he's doing a fucking lunar phase or a rapid slash. You could just like while you're blocking the standing heavy, you just say X Factor. It's my turn now, and then destroy Virgil. But hopefully, it won't be like that for Dragon Ball, considering sparking does knock people back.
Mm-hmm.
It
You can't
puts
block
it back
any
at
shit.
neutral instead of giving you a turn. That's
Yeah, it resets neutral, and then you have the advantage of having the regen and the damage.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let me try to briefly pull up the notes for Dragon Ball. I'm not gonna read it. I'm just gonna skim over it. But I'll try because I'm trying to like remember some other big changes.
I still hate how guard cancels ass. I saw people reacting to guard cancel. I like having a defensive option you can react to. Awesome.
Okay.
Spent a meter to make it your turn, and it's still my turn. Fuck you.
I think they should just make it like alpha counters
Make it fast.
from like.
Oh god.
I feel bad from Marvel 3.
Make it push block. Fuck.
Let's see. Yeah, recoverable life after taking damage has been decreased. So that's what we kind of talked about. EX special moves. The opponent will now have less recoverable life after being hit by one. Stuff like that. And then
Oh look, they buff guard cancel.
Yep, right here. Will now be invincible until it hits your opponent or if it is very close to them. Recovery on block has increased.
I don't know.
Grounded backstep has increased distance. So that means your backdash is better, I think. And then you get more dramatic finishes from vanishing moves and standing heavies. And let's see. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's some of the things that it changed to try to change up fighters for this season. So yeah.
I think the people who like fighters will enjoy the patch and they will keep playing. It's just not for me.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, I'm just saying it for the sake of conversation, but
I know.
us also.
Just overall, Dragon Ball is still just like people gonna be blocking for 10 years.
Yeah.
Waiting for their turn.
Well, I mean, they have that sparking now to activate on block to push them away.
Yay! They get one chance to make it their turn.
Yep.
Until they lose it.
And plus, yeah, Jiren and Videl are out already now. So,
Anyone here play him?
not yet.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think anyone here plays the game.
I play this
All right.
game known as BB Tag that people have forgotten about.
No, we're getting news eventually.
Well, we're getting news eventually. But what was also announced was the action RPG. It's called Project Z for now. And
Isn't that made by the Naruto people?
yes, I think so.
It's made by CyberConnect last time I saw it. I'm like, oh boy.
It's one of those anime games, so there's not really much to like expect. It's just gonna be like, it's gonna be a little fun.
I've seen another Naruto game, honestly. Essentially those vein.
Are you kidding? CyberConnect needs to get on that My Hero game. Adventure game. That's bound to happen.
Right, and it's funny because this game is retelling the Z story for the umpteenth time. So it's like the same.
Okay.
The
My best hope is they finally get to go past the end of Z's story and kind of go into Super, but I don't know.
But Z's the most popular.
Really good art.
No.
Like I don't mind them retelling it. It's kind of boring that they're retelling it again. Because like a lot of people have played the Dragon Ball games. There's games that I haven't even played that like retell the story. Like I played Budokai 1 to 3.
Tenkai.
It retold the story, all of them. There was Dragon Ball Z Saga. That game was terrible.
Oh yeah, Saga.
But guess what it did? Yeah.
Hold on, let me type.
God, that game was terrible.
I think it's like Dragon Ball's always been big, but I feel like now Dragon Ball's like really big.
It's been big, and it's only gonna get bigger.
It's been big, but now
it's only gonna get bigger.
It's even bigger.
Yeah.
I'm happy with its place right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like Super,
Like,
they
I
did a
think
really good job with
Super-
Super.
Oh.
I think Super, like I haven't watched it, but I feel like Super did a lot of work for the series.
I mean, it looks pretty. I mean, very stylized, cell shading once again. But
I like it.
yeah. But yeah. Anyway, that's all we got so far. It was just we got a little taste, I guess, from the trailer. Not much to go off of. It was just like showing off like bits and pieces of like Frieza's story or the Frieza saga and Cell saga, and then Goku fighting Piccolo, and yeah, that's like pretty much it. We got like very little actual gameplay other than Goku just like running around instead of flying for some reason. But yeah, but not much to go off of for now. But
So we know that there's cell shading, open world.
yes,
We're gonna watch Krillin die again.
yes,
We're gonna watch Yamcha die again.
yes.
We're gonna watch Chaozu die again. And then
We're gonna watch Cell die again. We're gonna watch Nappa die again.
we're gonna watch Cell almost kill everyone again.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking badass.
And then he
We're gonna
got
watch Goku die 3 times again.
yes, he does die quite a bit of times. And then
What a terrible main character.
he kind of is like if you watch like the stuff with Videl and then Gohan tries to like
I
intervene.
mean, the Lythero retweet, or it's not even a retweet, is video of some fucking muscle man just beating the shit out
Yes,
of Videl.
Spopovich is beating the fuck out of Videl, and Gohan.
Stepping on her head, and she's crying, and then Goku's like, "No, Gohan, you're not going in there." As this man's beating up his girlfriend.
Pretty much. Yeah, there's like no clear reason as to like why he can't intervene. It's just okay. Yeah, and there's like plenty of other instances where like just Goku is a terrible father.
I think it's.
He kind of is, but I still think he's a good dad.
I mean, yeah, it's
think
it's
he's
like
just-
it's all in good intentions, but it's still pretty shitty.
I feel like it's just as the series went on, the writing just got Like I don't know. I haven't watched it, but like from what I feel
think
like
they-
there's inconsistencies. Like I keep saying
It definitely shows.
like,
It definitely shows once like super happened.
because
I
like
think-
I see the picture of fucking white-haired Goku saying like I'll never forgive anyone who hurts my friends, and then it pans to like everyone in the stands and like points at the people who's hurt his friends.
Well, I think they wrote him like that way on purpose. Like his heart's in the right place, but his brain isn't.
Yep.
It's kind of in his
Dropped
stomach.
on his head.
He was dropped.
He
on
was
his-
dropped on his head.
Okay.
That's why That's why Earth exists in the Dragon Ball series. It's because he was dropped on his head. Because he was sent to Earth to destroy Earth or to conquer it,
yeah.
or Frieza.
Oh.
And then he was pretty much deprogrammed because he was dropped on the head.
Yeah. And then he ended up being taken in by his grandpa Gohan.
Gohan, yeah.
And then he killed his grandpa basically
Why?
because of the tail thing.
Turning that big monkey. He doesn't remember.
But all right.
Yeah. Well, anyway, before we go off of a lore discussion, let's talk about another fighting game that's coming everywhere, including the Switch, and that's MK11.
Why?
Why not?
Do you know how angry NRS players are?
NRS players aren't gonna buy it on the Switch.
Do you know how angry NRS players are? You know how fragile the Switch is?
Listen, there's Dark Souls on the Switch.
I forced myself to hop off Smash Brothers because I don't want to break my Joy-Cons.
Wait, dude, there's Dark Souls on the Switch. Come on, like if that hasn't snapped them in half, then.
But it's still cool. That's coming to the Switch. The way they talked about it, like how it's running and stuff like that, is basically they're gonna reduce down some of the geometrics in the game, or some details in certain areas or something like that, from what I've read. And the producer of MK11 actually said that he played on the Switch with the Joy-Cons, and he's like, well, I mean, obviously he's gonna say some PR bullshit, but anyways, he said it's actually coming out pretty good, and actually looks like a pretty good product or whatever on the Switch.
It's good to put games out on the Switch because the Switch is the biggest console. Right
There are
now.
some people that only have Switches, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
But and MK also appeals to like not NRS players, just people like, oh, I remember Mortal Kombat. Fucking get over here, yeah, man.
Mhm.
Fucking Raiden, jabba dabba dabba da, whatever he says, you know.
And they're basically just gonna make it for the Switch. They're basically what they're doing is they're visually turning it into their mobile game, MKX for mobile, Injustice for mobile, but it's gonna play the same.
Okay, yeah. So I think it's fine. It's
Yeah.
Just, I'm not gonna buy it on the Switch.
I just feel so weird having like such a gory game on my Nintendo system.
They got
Well,
Doom.
But we have games like Saren Kagura on the Switch.
They
Meanwhile,
got Doom.
I said gore,
well, yeah.
Doom's on the Switch.
not vor.
Saren Kagura with Vor. Holy crap! That'd be
That Bon Appetit isn't on the Switch.
Peach Beaches,
Yes.
right? So
Wait, no.
no. It's just the one with the massaging and stuff.
Reverse reflections. And
I'm just used to my Nintendo systems having shit like Star Fox Adventure or
Mario.
Super Mario Sunshine or
I
some
learned
shit like that.
recently that Nintendo had BMX Triple X. So
Yeah.
I think I was just ignorant.
The last Mortal Kombat that was on a Nintendo system was Mortal Kombat Armageddon on the GameCube.
Nice.
that's a little trivia. So yeah, now we're getting MK11, so that's kind of cool. But yeah.
I mean, it's good it's on there, but I don't think anyone here is gonna get it on the Switch.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like even BB tag, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Switch.
I mean, people, but for the people who like actually play fighting games on the Switch, they say it's like really cool because you can like take it on the go and shit. You just practice like right there or whatever, and like I don't know. I mean, it's definitely cool for.
So, there'll definitely be people that are gonna be labbing on the bus and all that stuff.
Yeah. Especially MK11 people.
They don't have controller adapter. Like, does Brooks have controllers adapters for this? Yeah,
yes, they do. They do. The Switch has their own fight stick, of course. If anyone is into that.
But I was thinking most of the NRS people were going to be playing with PS4 controllers.
Tournament standard, baby.
People are going to try it on the Pro controller, and I feel like it might be a good substitute.
I
think the Pro controller is really solid.
I don't think the D-pad on the Pro controller is good.
Well, the D-pad on the DS4 is terrible.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway,
it's cool.
MK, what's the news about it?
We got Kano coming.
We got Kano.
God, this is true.
The man that throws Kano Damas.
Yeah, totally not Suhao. Without a hat. And also,
unfortunately, you can't instant air them anymore.
Oh. But yeah, well, at that though, there's been a lot of fucking Shaggy memes, and fucking even Ed Boon is kind of getting on that, and there's a lot of screenshots with Shaggy being part of MK for some reason.
No.
There's like even
as
like,
funny as it would be, it's not that I'm like I refuse. It's just a no. I don't. No.
No. Yeah. The combat cast was supposed to happen this week, but the storm kind of delayed it, so we're gonna see it next.
Man, what a fun storm that was too.
Yeah. What negative?
What was I didn't really notice anything.
Man, it must be nice to live in a place that's warm.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love wondering what rain is when it happens.
Right?
I saw that video.
Just call it The Sky is Crying. How about that?
Is that LaCroix?
Is that LaCroix? Yeah.
Why is LaCroix falling from the sky?
And then you hear the oh my god!
Is that a sky earthquake? Fucking Pro ZD. So funny.
He's great.
And the sad thing is, even though rain happens very little, I am programmed to feel shitty on rainy days still. It's not like we finally got rain, sick. It's like oh man, it's raining.
Yeah, because like still like because like when you trying to get to work and shit, it's pretty miserable.
Yeah. Like your day is ruined.
Yeah.
Like I don't do anything all day nowadays, but when I see it rain, like it's been raining for like the past few days, I'm just like, I feel like shit today.
Yeah.
I look outside. Oh, that's why. Okay.
Rain makes me sleepy.
Mm-hmm. It like demotivates me to like go to the gym a lot. So whenever it happens, I'm just like I'm more likely to be like, I just want to go home. I don't want to be fucking walking out in the rain as I go to the gym.
Rain is like terrible for us.
Mm-hmm.
I do nothing all day, and it ruins my mood to do nothing all day. So it's like it's not like I better go do something or I don't want to do anything. I'm not doing anything anyway, so I'm like at war with myself.
Mm-hmm.
I almost internally explode.
I guess this piece of news will lighten up someone's day, and BB Cross Tag is hitting the arcades this spring.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm excited about that is that the arcade is gonna provide balance changes, and they said they're gonna talk about the other main characters.
Yes, and the fifth
adding the character.
And the fifth.
Let's go to round 1 and steal kids' lunch money, Hawk.
Oh yeah, dude! I'm gonna steal all that lunch money with my Tager.
After you body them, you're gonna pick them up like Tager does in his auto combo
and just shake.
Where's my milk money?
The only concern is what happened with Persona 4. One of the reasons that game died was that the updating the arcade games would get updated faster than the consoles. Consoles would be like out of date. But I don't know if they'd have that problem because that was years ago. So who knows?
I think it'll be simultaneous, or pretty close to simultaneous. Maybe.
Especially to think about how often ArcSys updates their games.
Oh yeah.
True.
I mean, it's taken this long to upgrade Dragon Ball, and
it seems like they do it only once per season, or even or if we're lucky, twice. But
yeah, and the second one's gonna be a hot fix.
Yeah, like a little bug fix.
I can't even really think of any big. Well, like there was the fucking what was it? The nerf to like the Ruby nerf, but I don't really feel a difference. Like all the nerfs in BB Tag, I don't know. Maybe it's that I'm.
You probably just see like one less thing from Ruby or something. I don't know.
She can do her 5A 2A block string less.
There you go.
But James staggers it.
What? Sorry,
I said, but James staggers it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so you can basically do 2A 5A 2A and stand there, make him look and feel stupid, and then start doing it again.
There you go.
So, but like if you're good, then you'll exploit it, expose it. All that shit.
I just want more characters. Like last Evo, they announced the 5th Fate. It was a big tease, but then it's like we've literally had nothing. I thought the game was dead. I thought it was just gonna be a game I played with you guys, but
Cross-tech, right?
Yeah.
We're still waiting for the 5th Fate.
Yeah, there's speculation it's gonna be announced with the arcade.
Yeah. Hopefully that's soon, but I don't know.
I honestly don't mind it being spaced out because it was 2 years ago that it was announced. Everyone's like going, "Whoa! What the fuck? Whoa!" And I'm just like yelling out of the bathroom, "What?"
Oh, it was 2 years.
That was 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago.
This year,
it came.
We got the new Fate announced, like at the pink box for My Little Pony and stuff. Everyone's like, "Whoa, what?" And I'm just sitting there next to Hawk because he's doing like the reaction cam, and I'm just sitting. I was probably asleep, honestly, because I didn't make any facial.
Wait, you did a reaction cam?
Yeah.
Well, God, I must have actually been asleep because I don't.
It was when we were sitting in the stands.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I must have been asleep.
Something.
Like I like it spaced out because it keeps the game alive longer.
It's just that there was no news at all.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's really bugging me. Like I can get impatient. I do like their pacing, but I can get impatient and lose interest.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm afraid of.
But we played some today, and it's still fun.
It's still fun.
Yeah, so I'm good for another 6 months.
And then what? We go to Monster Hunter, and then try to play fucking Big Jagras or whatever. That's happening right now.
Did we end up doing that?
No, we didn't. Not yet.
Not yet. You still have a while. And also, then next week is that crossover that Faka gives zero cares about.
Witcher?
I only say I don't care because you keep on mentioning it.
Okay.
What?
Meanwhile, I'm playing Amane right now in BB, so this is gonna be weird.
Mitchie's trying to get a head start on this.
It's been more than 30 minutes, motherfucker.
Yeah,
but
just look at the thing and look who I'm playing. It's a guy.
I know. Gay boy.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway.
What?
Moving on.
But I am looking forward to stuff that they announce, and I think it's really cool that they're gonna do the whole arcade thing.
So wait, am I the only one that's gonna be like? Well, there is that one conspiracy theory of at the end of the trailer, the voice was Nato, which is a character in BB, who's basically Little Ragna in a sense.
There's another character named Naoto in Blaze Blue, yeah. But the thing is, I heard that voice actor is also Hyde, so.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know.
Maybe it's Hyde's reaction being surprised at who gets in the game. Who
Yeah,
knows?
that's true.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we can
I'm
hope
not
it's
really
a
good at
full
recognizing
update
Japanese
again.
Voices. So, it's not really me.
I mean, worst case scenario, it's still just 2 characters.
Yay, 2 Naotos.
No, not even that. It's Sun and
Oh.
Kagura, which we still predict.
All right, yeah.
Or, dude.
My Little Pony.
Get
If it's only them, then kind of like, yeah.
Get Hamura in there.
Ah,
Just steal
Yes.
Sprite from Nitro Plus.
Yeah, they could do that. What if? I mean, I said it before, but what if the pink color was just a distraction, or just like it's not even it doesn't even like mean anything, and it could be just be completely different.
they completely changed the color.
Yeah,
on
right.
Release.
Yes.
It's actually burgundy.
You know what? I could see them doing that, and then
Yeah.
they just put JoJo's in there, and they're like, "Fuck you."
Or Fate.
I don't think it'll be Fate.
What would Fates be? White?
Blue? I don't know. I
Like
guess-
we already have
yeah,
blue.
but
We already have red.
Red.
Wait,
is
what's-
the
wait,
most popular?
wait.
girl.
Heaven's Feel is kind of purplish, right? Never mind.
We have Unio for purple.
Shit.
I don't know. Fate would be cool, but I don't think it'd happen. And I kind of don't want it to happen. Of course you do, because you know your favorite girl is Saber, so she would make it in for sure. But like, a lot of people would be unhappy that their character's not in there.
I would like
And-
Arxis
and
to
they-
make a Fate game.
Yeah, a separate Fate game in general would be cool. But
I'm happy enough with the Grand Blue game, so.
oh, we're gonna jump into that already. All right.
Oh, are we? I wasn't
Damn,
even
we're-
trying to.
we're
I wasn't
fucking
trying
good
to
at this.
segue.
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying.
That's how fucking good we are at it.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
It looks sick.
The Grand Blue shit is something I'm looking forward to also. And the news that we got so far is just we're getting more info on March 9th, and they're saying or there's word that there's gonna be more characters coming, of course. So that's natural, right? And
Oh boy, March, another busy month of announcements because it's the same month as Persona's supposed to announce their stuff. Yay.
And no, I know and remember and know you guys remember the things I have said about Charlotta, but I will probably play her.
She's
She was-
apparently being voiced by
She looks
Kristen
cool,
Lee
dude.
for the
I hate
She
the
was-
way.
She was my first SSR in the mobile game. And everyone's getting all these cool like
Oh.
characters or waifus, and I got a munchkin. I was like really mad about it.
I
And
like
then-
the intro.
And then my following SSRs after her were only water units, so I was very bitter about the situation.
Dang.
I know. But I will play Charlotta probably.
she's one of the best units.
I think she looks cool. She's very cute because it has like that angle, and then it turns out she's just standing on the box.
Oh yeah. She does the fucking Gurren on or the kill fucking angle with the sword and it's in the box.
Yeah, she's trying to like give herself or uphold herself like an image.
Yeah.
She's
And
a
I like
queen,
that.
right?
She makes that cute about her.
She's
Mhm.
a queen, right?
That actually, I just realized I do have fun news about that too. Apparently, since Christina V said she's voicing stuff, there's going to be an English version of that game,
Oh, cool.
which doesn't
I'll play-
happen very much because the only other game that those characters have been English wise is Shadowverse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Shadowverse has
Buckland
English
is,
voices for them.
Oh man, that's kind of weird.
Don't have English voices for any of the leaders, though, involving a certain movie that I can't mention because I can't believe we stepped that much in spoilers in Heaven's Feel, but whatever.
All right. Anyways.
Anyway.
So what characters do you guys think will be announced, if at all?
I would say
I think-
Silva has a pretty good chance because she gets a number of votes for like certain polls whenever those come out.
Yeah, but they
Guns
actually
are so
said,
hard.
though, they already had said that they're going to more appeal to what the game needs in terms of a fighting game,
Like a
instead of-
grappler.
instead of like what is popular. I know they said that, but I think Silva could be in there. Arxis has made gun characters before.
Yeah, like
But
the Alfelt.
yeah, but like I think somebody, I'm pretty sure we talked about this, looked at all the weapons, confirmed some characters.
Right, the
About that?
the logo, right, or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really know that many Grand Blue characters.
Well, who would you want? Let's just go off of that.
Yul,
Greya.
because she was
Instantly.
my first SSR, but I don't think
I want
Greya because she also
Lady
has an anime,
Caterpillar.
too.
Lady Caterpillar.
no. I want the person behind Lady Caterpillar.
Oh yeah, Vera.
Vera.
Vera'd be cool.
Really to think what's on weapons.
Is it
I know-
your favorite?
I know she's really gay, but oh man, Vera.
Dude, those dojins though, dude, they're like, she's like, I'm gay, but you can have me as long as Catalina's involved. You know, Catalina's cool.
As long as Catalina can watch.
Yeah.
No, is involved, so they can do the the lay on top of. Okay, anyways.
Anyway, I already said Silva, so yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
She's
just have
hot.
news. I want to see it,
she's cool.
It's a mine, Greya.
and I hope it doesn't play like shit.
Yeah, I mean that's the only. I guess that's the only concerning thing, but I think it'll still be fun on the casual level. Ish.
Didn't someone mention Yule like
Yeah, I
a
want
long
Yul.
time ago?
Did someone mention Yule? I like Yule because she's my favorite. She was my first much how you like Charlotte. Yule's my first SSR.
There's Yule, Societte.
Oh yeah.
Another one of my water units.
Wait, do you have Silva?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I was gonna say, like, you have all the water units, but one of the most damaging water units in the game. Silva.
I even have the whale.
Yes.
3 of them.
As so do I.
4? 4 of them? 3 of them?
I got like 3 or 4.
Alright.
Anyway.
The fact that I could say 3 confidently is bad.
Anyways,
Anyway.
just so that
Fucking whale.
happened. We'll see. We'll just have to wait for more news.
Yeah,
'Cause,
March
I
9th.
said,
Yeah.
We don't really know anything. A lot of the stuff on the docket's like announcements of announcements.
Of announcements of announcements
So.
of announcements. Yeah. So I guess we're probably gonna dive more towards like single player games. So I don't know if you're gonna stick around, Seth.
Why did you
Unless you want to wrap it up with Anthem, if you want to do that real quick.
Pathing. What's the pathing? I will say 2 things about Anthem, and I want to hear a little bit about the Metroid stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
So Anthem,
Yes.
the beta sucks.
I heard
It kind of just sucks.
it was
There's
it was marketed
a
as
lot
a-
of fixes.
is marketed as a demo, quote unquote, air quotes.
It's a shitty demo.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna say just 2 things. Like there are multiple things. Like I will say the loading screen is pretty long. It crashes a decent amount. There are very
What system did you play it on?
PS4.
Okay.
There are very rare moments, but I did get to experience where there's a sound bug that completely destroys your audio. So the people in your party chat sound really scratchy. Your game audio will completely be mute. And if you have friends that cough a lot, which I do, you're gonna get ear rape. And the only way to fix it is to restart your PlayStation. So, like that's like the downsides to it. But I think it's really cool. Like the flying feels really fun. The shooting, like the fighting, mechanical stuff, it feels really good. Like when I shoot something, I'm like, yeah, I'm shooting you, motherfucker. There's like you could like do abilities, grenades. You got this like little rocket that looks like Iron Man's like baby rocket that he shoots at
Did you
people.
play Mass Effect 3 multiplayer?
I played Mass Effect 3 for 5 minutes, and then I got my game froze, and I never returned it to its owner because I borrowed it from a friend.
Because a lot of that actually sounds like Mass Effect 3 Horde mode skills stuff, which is cool. I'm down.
You do know what?
It's BioWare. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like pretty cool. The controls feel pretty good unless you're like flying in water. So I guess you're swimming. Like the flying mechanic is basically the same as when you're in the water. You're doing the Iron Man fly underwater, and the controls are very wide. I guess it's like you're trying to drive a 16-wheeler.
Oh, I see.
But basically, if you have no idea what it's like, but you have played other games, it has aspects of Destiny, The Division. What else did I say? Warframe. Only for like a very stupid reason, but a little bit like Warframe. But it's pretty cool. I think people should definitely check it out.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't say to spend money on it, is what I'll say.
All right. Yeah, that's probably a good way to say it. But yeah, because I'm kind of like on the fence sort of with Anthem, because I think you or James said that you guys are gonna play or whatever, or get the game because Afro's gonna play it or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
You should definitely try the demo.
Is there like a window for it? Like
It's only until the 3rd.
You just download it.
It's downloaded. Okay, and then when does the demo like go down or whatever?
3rd.
The 3rd.
Tomorrow.
Okay, well,
So.
I only have a couple of hours to try it out. Great.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's definitely one of those. Try the demo to like get a feel of like
Yeah.
if you want it or not.
Yeah.
Or I guess you could watch people stream it. That's like
Is
another.
it like Monster Hunter?
Not really.
Okay.
And
The loading screens are like Monster Hunters though.
oh god. Yeah.
The first time I went into the loading screen, I actually thought about my Monster Hunter PS4 to Monster Hunter PC. I'm like, God, why is this taking so long? I feel like I just went back to. Oh. It's like Monster Hunter.
Yep.
But that's the only thing that reminds me of Monster Hunter, honestly.
It's just
Oh,
a
so
loading
the
screen.
looting isn't like.
Speaking of that, Joke, unfortunately, you might have to deal with that loading screen with Iceborne because people are saying that PC Iceborne ain't till like 2020.
Wait,
Yikes.
the PC version is not coming till 2020?
It's not coming the same time.
God,
Yikes.
that's that's a big yikes.
Well, it's a good thing I still play the PS4 version.
That's exactly what Max said.
Like, I play both, but
You said it was
Yeah.
going to restart if Iceborne was same day, but it's not, so whatever. Capcom.
I still support Capcom.
Capcom ports, I should say. How about that? Which they tend not to do sometimes.
I support Capcom, not their ports.
Yeah.
Man, they've made some pretty bad ports.
Well, let's hope.
DMC4 Special Edition
C5 is good.
it was pretty
I'm gonna
bad.
say.
But anywho,
Thanks for the root kit on Street Fighter 5.
I do. Like, I haven't heard anything about Metroid 4 at all.
Mhm.
At all. And I'm like,
why.
I really
will
like
te-
Metroid.
I will tell you why. It's because development wasn't going well. And
Yes.
They scrapped everything, and they gave it to Retro Studios.
With the original
People
producer
behind
and
Tropical
everything.
Freeze.
Yeah.
But a lot of the people who made old Metroid Prime aren't really still at Retro. So, but I'm pretty sure the people at Retro currently worked with the people who did work on Metroid Prime. originally.
The producer of the Metroid Prime games is still on board, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't. I'm more interested in developers than
Yeah.
producers. Producers are just people with money to me. But
Well, they oversee the
think-
project, but yeah. Anyway.
overall, this all boils down to Nintendo had a video that went up on their YouTube that was just like Metroid Prime was it announcement or update or something, and they basically said, yeah, developments was going bad. We didn't believe we were making a good product, so we got rid of everything and then handed it over to Retro Studios.
It was confirmed that Bandai was working on it first, and then
Well, was it confirmed? I thought that was just rumors. I don't know. I'm not really.
They say it was Bandai, let's just say,
Okay.
and then someone quote unquote confirmed it. So, but anyways, it's some company, and then they ceased production on it now, and they're essentially restarting it with the original producer and Retro Studios. So it'll take a longer time, but I'm sure it'll be a better, well put product. And
I'm
kudos.
surprised they didn't just cancel it.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
It's very.
They're being very transparent.
It's very odd to me that a Japanese game company is just going to hand off a game that they were working on to an American studio.
Yeah.
After it's not going well, like it's just.
They were the.
I mean, I like it. It's
Yeah.
just it's strange to me because I feel like there's a sense of pride in game development with Japanese studios. So
Well, I mean, I guess times are changing, and Retro Studios.
that's good.
Yeah, and Retro Studios is the original studio that made all the other Prime games in the first place, so I think it all just kind of makes sense.
Now, do we know anything about the game?
No.
It started over. That's it. Whatever it was when they revealed that logo, whatever vision that was of that game doesn't exist anymore. They started over.
Okay,
It's
so
gonna be a long
that's
time
what we
before
have.
you see
Do we know anything about the game? Like
No.
the
it. It
premise,
doesn't exist.
the
All we know that it exists again.
Metroid Prime 4,
Yes.
all we know is that it's called Metroid Prime 4.
Yes.
and it started over.
And it started over.
So we're gonna be waiting a long time to get it.
So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to wait another. How long have I waited? 10 years.
It's okay. We got DMC in a couple months, so
Do you know how painful it was to play Corruption? On the
'cause
Wii?
No, because I didn't beat Metroid Prime 1 on the Wii.
I curled up into a ball and I placed my wrist on top of my knee so I could aim better.
Fuck, I tried playing the Prime trilogy on
Wii U.
the Wii U, but I had to use a Wii controller. Dude, that shit. I literally didn't beat that game because my wrist hurt.
That's why you gotta use the curl up in a ball and rest your wrist on your knee tech.
I'll keep that in mind.
It's like, when you're like a sniper, you rest the gun on a plank or
bipod?
something,
Yeah.
or a bipod.
Yeah.
Like that's basically what your knee is, the bipod,
Okay, well,
and that's what I did.
Well, after
like-
the podcast, just draw me a diagram.
Yeah,
Go from
I
there.
probably could. Like, my dad would be like, "Why? Like, I got you the Wii because you said you want to like do the whole like swinging your arms around and shit, like be active and stuff." Like, yeah, but this is the most effective way to play it. I got smoker's shake at age 14 for some reason. I need to rest my wrist on my knee so I can aim better. I
Yeah.
had to do the same with Red Steel,
Ah, Red Steel. I remember that game.
the game that's impossible to fucking beat.
Oh. I was
Do you
like,
guys know that? When you get to the end of the game, if you die to this person, that's the end of the story.
Really?
And you have to replay the whole thing all over again to get back to that.
That's stupid.
Yeah. But anywho, I guess like I'm not excited about the things I've heard just now, but I am happy to know that Metroid Prime 4 still exists.
Yep.
Or still can exist.
Retro Studios is a good studio. Like the people, the last things they worked on was the DK Tropical Freeze. So I like it's
And
a
that
different
game's
kind of
pretty good.
game. It's a different kind of game, but I feel like the developers behind it know how to treat a game. So
they have the passion. I believe them.
Mhm.
So yeah, good luck to Retro Studios to to the development of Metroid Prime 4.
to live up to our standards.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Dude, Devil May Cry has the pressure because the guy was like, it will exceed all expectations.
Oh, and I will stick around for the Dragon Ball Super Broly thing.
You don't want to just go talk about that because I don't care.
Let's go right into that. So, as a lot of people know, the Dragon Ball Super movie with Broly has hit limited releases in theaters across America, and even with the limited nature of how the movie was released, it's getting a lot of money. It's grossing a lot of money. In fact, I think if I can remember the number, it's like 24 million in sales.
And it looks sick. I never seen it, but that movie's sick.
It's like I said, like that's a limited release, and just for theatrical release, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that just goes to what we were talking about earlier, how Dragon Ball is pretty, like it's always been big, but
it's getting bigger. It's only.
And we're talking like more limited than fucking Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Yeah. That was like
more limited than that.
I think Mewtwo Strikes Back was like one of the only anime movies besides Miyazaki movies to be released worldwide. If I'm not mistaken.
In theaters, it was like the first one that wasn't a fucking Miyazaki.
Yeah, the Digimon movie I had to watch on TV.
It was practically the first anime to be released worldwide in theaters.
It was the first cartoon that parents had to watch with their kids and be like, "What is going on?"
Right.
Danielle's dad asking if Mew was retarded.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Well, I mean, if you look at its nature, yeah, you would kind of be wondering the same thing.
What, docile or something like
that? Yeah. Like my stepdad would like walk into the living room Saturday mornings because you know what kids did on Saturday mornings.
Yep.
Masturbate.
No, that's me now on Saturday mornings. I'm talking about kids on Saturday morning. We'd be watching Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
My stepdad walk into the room, and there would be, of course, a scene that's like super like talking about friendship and like all that other stuff. And my stepdad would just be like, "You're watching some gay shit." Like, no, it's not. I swear. I swear.
Maybe.
It's a little bit sus. I know, but it's friendship. Nakama, you know, like every single time, every single episode that he would walk into the living room, they're like, I like, hey, come over here. There's like this actual like stuff going on, and then they would turn into the
and then
the friendship.
Bye bye.
Yep. Okay, now that ain't gay shit. That's actual heartbreaking
sad shit.
But your dad's gonna walk into like, why the hell are you crying about a butterfly?
You're right, but he doesn't know the story. He doesn't know that Caterpie was his first Pokemon he caught, first Pokemon evolved. He battled with a fucking Metapod.
Mm-hmm.
He actually battled with a Metapod. Who does that?
The fucking dude in the fucking forest with 3 of them. And you're like, okay.
Oh, the samurai?
And he whooped his ass. No, it's the guy in the middle of the Viridian Forest that was like smart enough to only use Metapods. He's like, I'm gonna win, but he doesn't.
Oh, you're talking about
like,
the okay.
in the game.
In the game.
Who does that?
Yeah.
He loved his Metapod enough to fucking use him in battle, and he evolved him, and he stupidly traded him.
Well, no, I think he released him because the Butterfree was in love with the pink one.
No, but I think he traded him on the SSN.
I thought that was.
Was it Butterfree? Or was it someone else?
I don't think that was Butterfree.
He used Stun Spore on that dude's Raticate, And he's like, "That's enough. I lost, but I'm not gonna say it. We'll call it a draw." I'm like, "Wow, this dude's a fucking asshole." And then he's like, "Your Butterfree's pretty good, man. You want to trade?" He's like, I don't know. It's like a social thing. Like friends do it with other friends, so like make more friends." And so he fucking traded his Butterfree like an idiot for Eradicate, whose ass he whooped with just a Sun Spore. And then later on, Butterfree got a girlfriend, and then
Man, we're old.
Yeah, we're pretty old.
God, Ash is a fucking idiot.
What was your first clue?
Man, shonen protagonists are idiots. Except
You're not wrong.
Deku.
Deku's not. Yeah, Deku's not dumb. He's just kind of very meek.
Meek, dense. He's a form of idiot.
Yeah. He's book smart.
Not street smart. And that's
And
what.
and he's good at coming up with plans on the. Okay, we're not talking about that.
All right, yeah. Anyway, back on the Dragon Ball Super. It's the third highest grossing anime film. That's I think we're trying to say here. It made a lot of money, but despite that, it's still like if you look at a worldwide kind of scale, it's still number 12. So it's not exactly top 10, but it's still pretty high up there. Counting that it's only a limited release, but. Of course, the top films are something like Mewtwo Strikes Back, Your Name, the Miyazaki films, of course.
How much did the
Pokemon 3000.
How much did the Yu-Gi-Oh movie reel in?
I haven't
Did the
looked up.
Yu-Gi-Oh movie get into theaters?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the first one.
How did Yu-Gi-Oh get into theaters and Digimon didn't?
It was. No, Digimon was out in theaters.
Yeah, Digimon was in theaters. The first movie.
It
was
that
limited,
didn't
I
come to
believe.
theaters in my town. I had to watch that on TV.
It probably was
Did you
limited
not?
release. I don't know.
Okay.
I was able to watch it in my theater. That's all I gotta say.
I
Same.
recorded over Power Rangers on a VHS. Fuck Saban.
Yeah, you're right. Saban was very much the reason why we couldn't get some really cool costumes in Final Fantasy 15.
Saban's a shit. Okay, but anyways.
Yeah, Saban is shit because they did wrong to a common writer.
But yeah, if you watch Super and you haven't watched the movie, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? I don't want to leave out. Leave, go outside.
I mean,
All that stuff.
It is raining.
And I work a third shift job, so that doesn't help either.
I'm on my
Uh,
senior year, so I'm doing senior
Danielle-
projects. So I couldn't
Danielle
watch
and
the
me
damn thing.
will be going to the movies probably for Valentine's Day, but we're probably not gonna watch.
Well, I
You have
think
to watch Super,
yeah.
at least.
We're probably gonna watch Spider-Man, but
I think you have to watch Dragon Ball Z up to the end of the Buu saga, and Super
God.
to watch the Dragon Ball Super movie.
I'll just wait till that Project Z game comes out and I watch an LP and I'll understand it.
I think the story is really good. There's like really funny moments, like Goku don't know what it's like to be a normal person around other people because he was secluded in his life. So he would walk around with his wing wang doodle out in front of Bulma. That shit was funny.
Yeah, Bulma didn't have
And
a
he
wing-wing
turned her
doodle.
down.
Yeah, he wondered about that.
Slapped it.
Yep.
Yamcha was trying to like get in with it.
Didn't he? But then he died.
No, he doesn't die until
Dragon Ball.
But doesn't he get it?
they go out.
They go out,
Oh.
but because of what happened with Vegeta and stuff, they kind of broke up.
That's on Bulma.
Yeah.
Alright, that's on Bulma. But that's all we're talking.
Yamcha's okay with it.
Bulma was fine afterwards, despite
Yamcha's
having not
okay with
working
it.
shit. She has a lot of money.
But it's still on her.
Yeah.
It's still on her for that. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Let's just say Bulma can breathe. Hence, she's a thought.
Okay.
But yeah, watch those if you want to like be into the whole thing. It's really good. It's Really fucking good. I recommend it over
Listen,
the animes I've been recommending to you the past 2 years, 3 years.
listen. You guys have been recommending me fucking One Piece and One Piece and Dragon Ball are in that same fucking basket.
Okay, One Piece is like if you got the balls, watch all of One Piece.
That's the big boy shit.
I'll just get hit by that fucking Garrus move that freezes time and just watch all of One Piece.
Zawarudo. Anywho.
Yeah. What?
Oh wait, no. Oh yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I also wanted to mention this. I know it's kind of like I'm contributing to the no, not a 4-hour podcast, no. But
Oh no.
when I was watching the reveal for MK11,
Oh yeah.
when I was watching with a friend, we would peek at the chat every now and then because sometimes the chat be funny. There was like that Katana cosplayer, and man, that got it got yikes at that moment. But there was Garrus. There was like the Garrus part, and he was like showing him like freezing time and stuff. And then people in chat would spam all caps Zawarudo, and that shit was funny as fuck. So every now and then, my friend Zeno. Every now and then, I turn my phone all the way up and play the Zawarudo voice clip where Dio just yells Zawarudo, and there's like a sound distortion. It sounds like a fart, and he laughs all the time because it reminds him of it. Or there was the Cabal tease.
Yes.
Everyone was like, "Whoa!" And then some people said Sonic, in chat, and I was dying. And then some people were like spamming in chat in all caps, "Live and learn." Oh my god.
That's pretty funny.
There was like, "Follow me, set me free." There was, oh god, it was hilarious.
Dude, I want to see Scarlet's fatality on Sonic with like the eyeball popping out the back of his head. I want to see what that eyeball looks like.
Oh god.
That'd be
Like it was so damn funny. I actually considered opening my Sony Vegas because I bought it but never fucking used it.
Oh yeah, should have done that.
I was actually considering opening that up and then throwing in like the beginning of City Escape in there.
Oh.
Like you hear the woo.
Yeah.
I was thinking about playing that at the point where Cabal just like zips past.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing that and getting like 3 retweets at max. But I was too lazy and it took too long for me to process in my head.
Or
That shit was so funny.
throw in a voice clip of Sonic saying "You're too slow" from Brawl.
You're too slow. Yeah, like I would have done it, but man, I'm not motivated enough.
Yeah.
God, that was so funny. Live and learn, all caps in chat. There was some good shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
By the way, sorry to go back to on Mortal Kombat. Is there like one character that you really want to come back?
I want Ermac to not be DLC.
I want Rain and Frost.
Ah.
I also have a joke because there are some people in the NRS community that only want to play certain specific female characters. Genders, yes, if we're gonna be nice about it. But no, there are some people that are fuckboys and just want to play girl characters like Frost, Jade, Tanya, Frost, Jade, Tanya, Frost, Jade, Tanya, Frost, Jade, and Tanya.
I feel like this is an inside joke.
It is an inside joke because there are people that like that. Like, if Frost ain't in the game, I ain't playing it.
You are
If Jade's not in the game, I ain't getting it. I ain't gonna fucking play the game.
Fucking liar.
So an inside joke I have with my friends that I would that would be totally okay with it spreading to other people is when people ask me like who do you want in the game and all that stuff. I just spam in all caps Frost, Jade, Tanya, Frost, Jade, Tanya, Frost, Jade, Tanya, and I'll probably get timed out in a Twitch chat or something. If they aren't in the game, I ain't playing it. Because there are people like that live and die by Melina, Jade.
Yes.
Frost is the most popular one.
I kind of understand Melina. Frost is just like a character I played in, I think, Armageddon. What was the one with everybody?
Armageddon.
Armageddon. Yeah, I played her in that. And I just like Rain because I played him in MK9 and he's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think Rain would be cool.
but
There's like a lot of characters I think would be cool.
I'll play the game no matter what. My main character was Sector, but you know.
I like Takeda. Takeda and Tremor.
I played Sector for a very specific reason. MK9 online was shit, so people would projectile spam. So I liked having a full screen punish.
I see.
And he could do that in X.
Yeah, they added Triborg after I stopped playing, but you know.
Yeah.
Sector is pretty good. He has a full 360-degree wake up.
I miss his restand though.
Has armor, and he has a restand.
He does?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, technically every character has a restand now in the game, but he has a built-in restand.
All right, you'll show me that later.
And he has a half-screen low.
Okay. We'll talk later.
And he has a low overhead low.
Flocka,
string.
we'll talk later.
And he can make his teleport safe for a bar. But yeah. Whatever characters they come out with, I think I'll be like, cool. Unless Kotal's in there, fuck that guy.
Kotal Khan.
I hate Kotal. But that's because I'm bitter. 6 frame down 4. Who thinks of this stuff?
Don't worry, it's gonna be different. Probably gonna be slower. Just walk back and whiff punish it.
Who makes their down 4 the same speed as their down 1? Paulo, why? If you're watching this for some reason, Paulo, why? God. And don't give him so many plus frames. He has like 4 plus strings. God. I'm gonna do a string into air grab. Into air grab because they're gonna try to jump over me. But waifu wise, let's be real. None of the characters in Mortal Kombat are very waifu looking.
Nope.
Yeah.
Katana's jawline is still stronger than I ever hoped to be.
You can hang
Sonya, she's getting old.
And is voiced by Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But that's all I think of it is. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Like they try to like do a thing like appease to the youth.
Today's youth.
Because a lot of people are like into like UFC type shit.
Yeah.
And the rap community.
The music doesn't sound bad now. Like when they're doing the reveal stuff, I'm like, oh, this is alright. I could stomach this. The reveal trailer, like at the VGAs, I was like, when are the bodies gonna hit the floor? Like, what's going on here? I've seen people I've seen reactions of people like Shroud. Have you guys seen Shroud watch MK reveal?
I have not.
Okay, so it's playing. I'm like, oh wow, it's Mortal Kombat, cool. And then the music starts playing, and then he paused it as soon as the music started playing. He looked around, like he was looking for like another tab that was open, and he clicked play again, and he heard the music again, and he closed the tab. He's like, oh yep, okay. You could probably YouTube it. Shroud reacts to Mortal Kombat 11. Reveal. It's actually hilarious.
I'll look it up after.
It was
I have
fun.
a sugar-free Red Bull in the fridge, and I'll drink it after the podcast so we can play.
Alright, what else is there? I'll stick around for it. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
What about I was gonna say the mobile game.
we gotta hurry.
Alright, what?
Something about the mobile game.
Oh no, I was wondering if you're interested for the mobile game from Nintendo. Cause
Dr. Mario World?
Dr. Mario, and there's another. Well, no, there's Dr. Mario and Mario Kart Tour.
There's only one Nintendo mobile game Faka cares about.
Oh, we're talking about mobile games. Oh.
Yes.
I was waiting.
All right. Well.
Johnny.
Okay. So I guess we'll go off on there. Let's see. Where's the tab? Dragalia. Speaking of which, I got the rate up not servant hero from that banner, which I'm very happy with. Sorry about that. Hold on.
Ooh, look at all these tabs.
Yes. Well, yeah. I mean, these tabs have a purpose because they're supposed to be.
Oh wait, they're able to see this. Never mind. I'm going to be funny.
Yeah, the listeners, I have a lot of tabs open with the articles out for each one. But while the mobile games were kind of silently announced, they announced that Nintendo would like to expand upon some other areas of business or whatever with their IPs. So that includes mobile games and stuff like that, but they haven't been very specific about it. But it looks like they're also trying to venture into more character merchandise and stuff. And not to mention, they are opening another they're opening up Nintendo store in Japan, Tokyo, of course, to be exact. So seems like they're really trying to get things going. And on top of that fact, they're making a movie, an animated movie with that company that made Despicable Me with the minions and stuff. Was it Illumination? Yes, thank you. Illumination. They are making that movie as well with Mario, and that'll be coming around 2020. So, yeah, that's actually really cool. So, that's a bit of the news on that. More of like small news. Nintendo Switch has already, I think it was like it had already beaten like some sales of what, the PS4 or something like that, if I can remember correctly. But as we were talking about earlier, the Nintendo Switch is like the most popular console right now. It's like on everyone's radar, which is good. And let's see.
Excuse me.
Let's see. Trying to think of something else, but no. Well, anyways, we can probably like bounce back and forth with it. But, oh yeah, and there was also news that the Wii shop has shut down on the Nintendo Wii. Anyone remember that that store from the original Nintendo Wii?
Oh no, what a nightmare.
Right. It finally shut down, I think it was today, actually, as we record this. So, I thought that was pretty funny. A lot of memories. I did like the music for that shop channel. It was very... It had charm to it. It had a lot of charm to it. Kind of had that elevator music to it. Elevator music vibe. But yeah. Yeah. We can cut that now. What's going on here? Trying to find anything more on Nintendo. Oh, and also they had announced that they're gonna prepare for a mysterious Switch game that they said, in quote, fans would be delighted to know. So there's been some speculation that it could be, I don't know, I mean, it could be F-Zero or something, or some other forgotten IP or whatever. Anyone have any input on that?
Nope.
Yep.
I ain't got shit.
I don't have any arcades left on this damn island. Unless you count Dave and Buster's, but no, I don't.
Mm. Is Ender still around?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Doing what I've been doing for like the last, I don't know, 40
I'm
minutes
not
of
doing
like.
anything.
Okay. I was trying to make sure you're like you're like super quiet after
I'm taking
Faka
a
left.
break now from that game because now it's hurting my wrist because I'm an old man.
Well, let's talk about maybe that was kind of on your radar, Michi. Do you remember the writer from Cyberpunk 27 or 20?
Yeah, you mean someone who I feel like made a terrible decision because of the way Blizzard is right now?
Yeah. Yeah. So we had there was a writer from that game, Cyberpunk 2077, joining Blizzard for some reason. Very odd, don't you think?
I mean, and at first people like worried about it, but now it's like that probably means the main story's done for that game, 100%. There's no way he would leave if that was done, not done yet. Side quests, I don't know. They can get other people, whatever. This, I don't know. That's an interesting choice, especially the way, well, yeah, way Activision Blizzard's going right now. That's an interesting company to work for.
Mm-hmm.
They're slowly destroying themselves. It's almost like we said last week. I don't want to believe that what happened with Destiny was a part of that, but it lines up a little too well sometimes.
Yeah, it is a little worrisome, but
we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Because Blizzard hasn't been doing great in general right now. Like the separate Blizzard, like the Blizzard, not the whole merger bit, the actual Blizzard company, because World of Warcraft is whatever. They shut down Heroes of the Storm, so that was something interesting. They didn't
shut it down. They just aren't funding their
esports
scene.
Yeah,
like you can still play it. You can still buy.
Essentially, fuck the game's progress, in my opinion.
Well, it's fuck its competitive aspect, yeah, but they're still like.
Let's see how much. Because I haven't heard much about the matting stuff about that game, like the big stuff.
But what is it? Yeah, Warcraft is plateaued. I think Overwatch is also plateaued. Which is it's not.
Overwatch just got mentioned of a new map.
Well,
but that's about it.
It's not much to say. Blizzard is a very successful company with a lot of money. So if anything, the reason that guy probably left, probably for more money.
I don't know. Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk is big, but like
that game's about.
Like,
I think that game's gonna make a lot of money.
Blizzard has steady income from Warcraft subscriptions, Overwatch loot boxes, Hearthstone packs, like and like stuff like that. Whereas like Project Red, like they have a game come out, but it's like it's kind of like a Rockstar situation where it's like one game, or like they're starting out. Like Witcher 3 was big, but it's like they're not real big time yet. They had one real big hit, and Cyberpunk does look good, but it's like when's that game even gonna actually come out? When are they actually gonna get returns?
Quote unquote.
Yeah, and when they're done with that, what are they gonna do next? So.
I don't know.
If he's just looking for security, probably, I don't know.
Right. Anyway.
That's all I have to say about that.
I'm
gonna need that Red Bull.
Jesus.
Well, if you want, we can take a little quick break, and then
I want to just push through it.
Okay.
And then, unless you guys want a break, do y'all need a break?
Anyone need to get?
I don't need a break.
Anyone need to go to the bathroom?
Person. Something.
Nope. Okay. Let's keep going again, I guess. So we can quickly bring up Quantum Dream. That
I don't really care about that at all. I have no comment.
Yeah, they're not making.
Feels bad that those games aren't going to be consolidated to the PS franchise anymore.
Yeah. So they're not making PlayStation exclusives anymore. That's pretty much the news on that. So
no, what a nightmare.
Yeah.
Everyone gets to suffer through David Cage games. and
Everyone,
make fun
yeah.
of them if it comes.
Everyone's
Plus,
gonna-
no, at least it'll be on PC then, and it won't look like run at terrible frame rates. That's good.
Yeah, I guess that's one positive thing to look at it. But I thought it was kind of interesting.
It's interesting. Just I don't have much to say, but it's like, oh, good, they're getting out from under the banner of that PlayStation because we don't know what's up with that Sony company either.
And speaking of Sony, someone from Blizzard, formerly accused of Sony of censoring games and enforcing puritanism, if that makes sense. Because you know, we've talked about this like over a couple of podcasts of how like, you know, they're censoring games and stuff like that, just outright censoring, including censoring Kagura and stuff like that. I'm sure, and you know, Ender had a lot of comments about that.
My Switch is now my My Switch is my new Vita.
Yeah,
Yep. Well, and also Steam. You know, that's another.
I'm gonna say
No,
PC
my
because that's
Switch
where we're
is my
gonna
new
play
Vita.
Fate Extella.
Fucking, I can only play Senran Kagura pinball on my Switch.
Oh my god. Hey, coming to the US?
Irrelevant.
Well. Well, anyway, yeah.
Relevant my ass.
Yeah, it's just kind of jabbing at the whole Sony Entertainment being, you know, I guess PC is that if that's the correct term for it. Trying to censor all that stuff, but I think, you know,
We have an ESRB for a reason.
yeah, and it's only gonna hurt them. It's not gonna, you know, there's really little good things that come out of that little venture. So I don't know. Let's see how long they'll keep that up. So I guess good luck to them, I guess, with that. But on top, sort of topic with Sony, Kingdom Hearts. That's the big game that kind of, well,
Oh,
isn't Kingdom Hearts on Xbox as well?
yes.
Yeah. But you know, a lot of people kind of look at it as like the Sony game because, you know, Square Enix.
Kingdom Hearts is not a Sony game.
Yeah, but I know, but
They released
anymore.
after they released like their 10 other games on every other.
it was
platform.
a PlayStation exclusive, and then they had they put it on handhelds.
Immediately after they had Chain of Memories on a Game Boy, and then
Yeah.
DS games and PSPs
PSPs.
and mobile games and fucking crossword puzzle in the back of the newspaper. Kingdom Hearts.
So I know Zawarudo and Michi, have you
I played through two.
and have you played 3 at all?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I played through 2 worlds of.
Oh, you said
That's probably like
I think you said-
end game already done.
I'm sorry. I thought you said just. I thought you said 1 and 2. Like I thought you were talking about the game, like the Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and I'm like, oh.
I was saying I'm just through 2 worlds
Okay,
right now
okay.
because of internet issues and being stuck in my house for 2 days due to a storm.
So whoever wants to start, how is Kingdom Hearts 3 so far?
I'm enjoying it. It's mixing a lot of systems that have been in previous games, which, in my opinion, might explain why whatever length it is.
Mhm.
I don't know. Like, Zawarudo was writing things like should have waited 10 more years, apparently, at some point in the docket.
I don't know. I really wished it wasn't kind of press triangle to win.
Is that still a thing here?
Mm.
Mm,
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's complete. Zawarudo, are you playing in Proud?
Yeah.
Okay, then, yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with, like, the triangle commands pretty much are kind of making Proud not the hardest thing.
Though I really wanted to return the game after one world, kind of like made me almost lose it.
Really?
What? Is it one that chills your heart to the bone?
I will
Hey,
kill you.
I guessed it right.
I might take a vodka because I haven't played Kingdom Hearts and I don't really see anything else on
I'm
the docket.
sorry.
Oh no, it's cool. It's not
Well,
spoiler related.
Unless you want to talk about the Animal Crossing Switch thing
All I will
later.
say is I'll play Animal Crossing when it comes out, and
I mean-
hopefully, if I'm available next podcast, I'll be there.
Cool.
Okay.
I mean, I'm only on the 7th world, so I don't know how many other worlds are still there.
I'm
so-
only on the 7th.
I mean, a lot of
This
people are
guy.
done with the game ender.
Yeah, a lot of people
Like,
were
less than a
I
week,
know.
people
I
are
know
like, we're done with everything.
It's a 30-hour game. I know.
I mean, it can be longer if you do a bunch of bullshit and go for
Yeah.
trophies and get sword to level 99, and I'm gonna kill myself on that.
I've seen footage. Game looks cool. It's come a long way since Kingdom Hearts 1, and that was the last one I played. But I'm gonna dip.
All right, man. Thank you
Alright.
for thank you for
I'll
being
see
on,
you
man.
in a bit.
I'm glad I could be back in better moods and
Ping or
Yes.
text for games.
Yeah, you've been working hard in real life,
I'm
so
on the grind.
yeah, on the grind.
This is
I
my first
understand.
day off in a while.
Yeah, but yeah,
Nice.
it's yeah, your contribution is always always appreciated.
Yep. Hopefully next time, if I'm available, we could talk more.
Yeah, for sure.
Stuff that was actually announced instead of announcements of announcements.
Yeah, we're kind of in that weird road right now. But yeah,
Dull.
Yeah. Anyways, peace out.
later, man. Take care.
Goodbye.
Have a good night.
Thank
Dylan, we're kind of done with the Kingdom Hearts. Then, because I mean, I'm having fun with the game. It's combining all the aspects of obviously the previous games, yada yada. Though, the one of those aspects is breaking the game and making it like kind of hit. It's more like hit X, X, and triangle, so it has that bit of Muso. Except instead of hitting, Muso basically crowd clearing moves, it's hit triangle and unleash some move that basically clears everything.
I see.
I wish there's an option to
Turn it off.
turn off. Well, no, well, bad, but turn off the attraction rides. They had to get annoying.
So what way are they annoying? Are they just like kind of brain dead, kind of annoying, like just really easy, like aerial wipe sort of thing when you're fighting enemies, or do they actually are kind of like janky?
Have they shown every single one of them in the trailer, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, pretty much.
Teacup is janky.
I like
I
Teacup.
don't like. Teacup's good on the triangle finish. Pirate ship, that one's janky as hell.
Oh,
The merry-go-round, that gets me sick because
Oh, I've only had that happen once. The only good attraction I will say is the roller coaster, but that's because it involves a certain fight so far.
can't get that back.
Did we only get roller coaster once so far? Oh my god, that's such a disappointment.
I don't know, maybe for now. I told you I'm only on the 7th world. I don't know how many other worlds I need to
I'm only on this
save
third and then
from the darkness.
so how many? So tell me this at least. How many worlds are there supposed to be in this one?
Oh shit! How much did they say? Like 9 or
1, 2, 3,
10-ish? There's not
7, 8.
because 8. Not counting. We're not counting Hub World, right?
No. Like for like the story's sake, like do you that stuff you actually go through and stuff.
Something. I think Zawarudo's right. I don't remember. I remember it was like once in a release, and it's like that. And
So about 8.
I've really been through.
Oh no, there's more because
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to count
Oh.
because they're on tiers or levels. So
Okay.
Yeah, levels. You're supposed to do them.
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, I think, yeah, 8.
Okay.
Maybe like someone's as
Maybe
well doesn't know
10.
yet.
Maybe 10.
Okay.
If you count 100 acres.
Oh my god, don't remind me.
Well, 100 acres like kind of like always looked at
It's
as
a fucking staple at this point.
right.
Although I swore every time we played these games we would also have a Little Mermaid, but apparently they got old of that fast.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
can keep
because she's a summon, thank God.
Yeah, that memes too. Just like a certain Uncle Duck, who's now voiced by I think the David Tennant version, if I'm correct.
I think that is David Tennant doing Scrooge.
Yeah, that is.
He
'Cause I'm
sounds
like,
different
that's not
than
old
from,
Scrooge.
He sounds different than from the TV show.
There could be recording equipment. There's sometimes different stuff there for
Recording
video games first. Well, there might be higher quality for what they do for video game than television. Who knows? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, like the different studios have different equipment. That could be a thing too. But, is it overall like? I mean, did it meet the hype and all the wait and stuff like that? You think it paid off? Because this game's been like, you know, in development and stuff like that, and people have been waiting for a very long time. And
For most people, I think yes, and I'm having fun with the game. Given I'm getting this old man syndrome of like, I hate the loading screens. Not like the loading screen, like how long it takes to load. The loading screens are basically Instagram posts / Twitter posts. I'm like, I don't like this.
Right.
They, like have a little tagline, who wrote it, and then like little, basically hashtags or whatever, except they're hearts of like sky and heart, and I'm like, this is stupid.
Right. You know, trying to appeal to today's people, I guess.
Oh, I guess I'm wrong. He just sounds weird. He doesn't sound like the old Surge.
Because if it was David Tennant, I would like recognize his voice. Because Doctor Who and all that jazz. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts, you know, it's fun.
Right.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty, yeah. And the story, after being forced to watch a YouTube video and to catch up, because I wasn't going to remember a lot of stuff from like 13, 10, and I didn't want to replay everything because I'm an old man. And yeah, luckily explained enough, but the story's still like, here's the story. We finally consolidated it. Although after watching that video, I realized Kingdom Hearts 1 story was a complete effing mess.
Right. But it's like the controls and everything, like gameplay wise, mechanics and all. They're good.
It's good.
Is it
like Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah. Does it actually feel good to jump
I
around?
Died a couple times because the game doesn't like to give you cure until you're several levels in, so then you're on your own, and there's a certain early boss fight that you actually get separated from your team, and it almost killed me twice.
Oof.
Wait, you don't have Donald to just heal you?
I don't trust Donald to heal me as much as I trust... I don't know. I can't think of a joke. Goofy to actually give me command... Oh, yeah, as much as I trust Goofy to come up with a stupid command that's worthless, Trinity Guard sucks. Yeah, we can say triangle wins, but there's some triangle... So is there any way to cycle through them to not get the bad ones, or is that not a thing?
Okay, so if you're saying that if there's 4...
Multiple triangle, yeah.
You press L2.
See, the game never explained that. Cool.
Okay, so bit of an issue with the tutorial. So that's
tutorial.
Okay, yeah. So there's no tutorial. All right, that's good to know.
I mean, if you want to count them halfway yelling at you, "Hey, there's a mystery mark over here," and then they don't 90% of the other time, and I'm like, where are they?
We can find some ingredients here. Where?
Oh my god. Well, every time I see ingredients, I see a Chinese food box, and then it gives me chocolate, and I'm like, wait, what?
No, that's how it works.
Yeah, sure. Everyone has chocolate inside Chinese food boxes.
Yours don't?
No.
So like the grinding and stuff like that. That's
I haven't had a grind yet. Have you?
No, I did not.
I'm keeping up with levels so far.
Okay.
Actually, no,
I mean, maybe I went back to get.
grinding.
Some mini games started annoying me because I had to go back for marks because they don't give you the thing to take photographs of marks till after you're done with the first world.
Now, without spoiling this stuff, how how are the new characters and stuff like that? How are the characters so far? Like, are they well written into the world of Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that? Do they fit in the story? They're not like shoehorned in for the sake of like appeasing the Toy Story fans or the Hero 6 fans or whatever.
Oh, those. I don't feel bad. I mean, Zordo's been further, so Zordo knows certain problems with worlds. Although one very cold one, I guess, is going to have some bad words about, so that's going to be funny.
Well, it's more like...
Did they take the plot from the movie?
Yes.
Let's put it like that.
They took the plot from the... They took the plot, but they sprinkled it enough to kind of make a difference. But there's a sequence that I knew I should have ejected the disc and walked out.
Does it involve the word musical?
Yes.
Okay.
There's always singing. I didn't expect anything less, though.
But when you do get to that sequence, it's in a way it kind of makes you think like, oh, what if someone was actually there?
Oh boy. Anyways, like I said, I've been through 2 worlds, and like, although you can see where budgets went out when they wanted certain actors, like,
oh,
this ain't much of a spoiler. Like, first world, you go back to Hercules, and the entire time I'm waiting for Phil to talk, there's no dialogue from Phil.
Oh no.
There's no Danny DeVito at all. I was a little bit disappointed about that. I mean, I admit that's not a spoiler, because if you play 2.8, that's where they even say they're going at the beginning of 3, and then the game makes a very terrible joke after you get done with that world involving a certain 0.9 joke.
Yeah.
There's a bad title card that made me want to punch the screen for a second. That's all. Yeah, you know what I mean, Zawardo. I saw that pop up, and I'm like...
Okay, when that popped up, I was like, wow, they actually trolling us. It's not called...
I mean...
It's not called
the trolling at the beginning of Toy Story, which I didn't understand at first when I saw the spoiler of it. I'm like, what is this sequence that... Yeah.
Okay,
something interesting in the beginning.
I'll tell you what that scene is actually was made for. So after the podcast,
I know.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
I know what it's made for, and it's Nomura being Nomura. We felt like that.
Oh, okay. So how are the rest of like the actual like Nomura characters? Like the Organization 13 was it? And like those characters, right? I
watched a video of like, if you want to join the organization, you must talk in riddles. And I'm watching all those characters talking in riddles. I'm like, I want to punch the screen right now.
I don't know. Some of the organization members, like,
I've only met Zordo at this point because I'm about to go to the Kingdom so I haven't gotten there. I just got off of Toy Story, so I'm in the world after that. From the 4 I've met, I'm about to punch 3 of them because 3 of them are. Time travel's confusing. I'm just gonna put it like that.
You're gonna love the guy with the guitar.
No. Do not say he's back.
I don't know. Someone.
I mean, it's a lot of the members are back. So if I were to be playing it, I wouldn't
that's not really a spoiler in the sense. It just depends on what version it is. Like,
right.
If I have to redo a certain old boss fight, I'm going to punch a screen.
Can I watch?
No, you're not going to watch me 1G my screen. I'm not paying more money for my tiny ass television that I had to buy day one when I bought a PS4.
Were there any like disappointments in terms of like what characters were left out, or like were there things that kind of just bothered you a little bit when it comes to the story? Anything like that so far?
There's no mute button for Donald.
I'm 50-50 on Donald. Like, some parts I'm like, okay, Donald, and other parts I'm like, if I didn't watch Donald Duck cartoons as a kid, this would very much annoy the shit out of me, but I've watched so much Donald Duck as a kid, it's like background noise to me now.
Mm-hmm.
Then Goofy's just Goofy.
Well, see, with Goof, I don't know, I'm just being... Is it racist? I don't know. I can't understand Donald. Even with the subtitles.
Oh, no.
Because I'm like, it doesn't match. Your voice, no match.
Right. Let me ask you this. Can you play the game in Japanese? I think that was... No, I think that was the thing before, but I just want to make sure. I just want to ask to make sure, if you can play it in more than one language.
Give me 30 seconds. My PS4 is not right now.
Yeah, go turn it on, please. We'll get back to you.
Yeah, I didn't know that because I'll admit some of the voice acting. There's like, you can kind of see the translation bit in some of the dialogue. Like you can see them talk and like. It's not 100% lined up. It's not as bad as like, let's say,
the lip
good
sync.
example of a game we play, BB Tag.
Uh-huh.
Like how they talk, there's like pauses, and I can see the pause, and I'm like, I didn't notice this before, but then when someone mentioned, hey, BB Tag, if you switch from Japanese to English, you can notice like the gap in their dialogue talking to each other. So,
okay, so there's a lip syncing issue.
So
there's a lip syncing issue then. Okay.
Well, little bit. It's not like super bad or noticeable. It's just I just noticed it being now just an idiot who's just playing 2 games.
I hear some music.
What the fuck?
He's not playing Kingdom Hearts, guys. He's playing Final Fantasy X-2.
Interesting. Wrong control was.
Are you gonna play something in Japanese or something? What's going on? What's the setup here?
No, that was just wrong controller was plugged in. Interesting.
Oh, okay. Okay, but well,
I am kind of happy that majority of the voice actors in this game are like the original.
Okay.
So like for Tangled, it's actually like the original voice actors that came from the movie. So,
okay, that's good.
Wow, who threw money that way?
Mm-hmm.
Was it you, Square? Was it you, Disney?
Yeah, good question. Looks like it seems like they put a little more budget into the game for because it is the final part of that saga, at least.
But it's more funny that PlayStation 4 and the Pro for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh no! Can we not?
Has a
there's a huge frame rate issue.
Oh, okay.
Unlike the Xbox One, which is a steady, solid 60, and is like,
But I was gonna commit to PS4 anyways because my Xbox One still has no exclusives I care about. Even with Sony's debacles that we talked about earlier.
Right.
but still, it's like, hey, Sony, why is it only this much and Xbox is
Like,
solid?
we'll go back to attractions. If you could turn off some of those attractions, yeah, that maybe you would notice it a little less, but some attractions kind of bring the PS4 and stuff to its limit.
Yeah, your PS4 will go off like a jet engine.
Oh, that's really interesting.
I don't hear mine, luckily.
Yeah. So even the Pro has some trouble running Kingdom Hearts in certain like little parts.
Subtitles on.
No, subtitles off
Oh,
and
no.
Japanese audio on. Come on. You watch anime, you should know like 50% of the words.
Uh-oh. Beginnings. Did we not get a dual option? Oh no. I don't think we have a Japanese option. Interesting.
Oh, really?
Thanks, Square.
That's okay. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised considering what kind of era
The
we're
game
in.
came out in Japanese first, too.
Huh.
And I swore the older ones you
I could have swore it was going to be multi-language, but considering that
just missing the option.
Considering that 15
somewhere.
and stuff got like multiple voices, like German, French, Spanish, I think Italian even, Japanese of course, but Kingdom Hearts 3 only in English. Huh.
Jesus.
That's really weird.
Oh, that was actually mentioned. Kingdom Hearts 3 may not have dual audio due to disk space constraints, which was mentioned June 23rd, 2018. Oof. Never saw that article, apparently.
Wow. Okay.
Disk space constraints? Are you high?
Yeah, we have a hard drive. Like, what the fuck?
You could put in a DLC for it, even.
Yeah.
You know what game gave us DLC for that? Persona.
Yeah, and also Fire Emblem Warriors.
Oh yeah, I did.
He did that too. Because they know people want Japanese voices. That's really weird. I mean, not that. I like. Funny enough, if I were to pick up, if I were to play Kingdom Hearts 3 right now, I would still play in English just because I already played the other games in English, so I'm kind of used to those voices. And plus, I would feel so weird hearing the Disney characters in Japanese, like Goofy, Donald, and like all the other like Disney characters.
That's kind of fair, which some people did, which is weird.
Mm-hmm. Like I've since I was a kid, I've always heard Disney characters in English, so that's how I perceive as that's how I see them. So that's why yes, while it would be cool to have that option for Japanese voices to hear the Nomura characters, it would be just weird for me to hear the Disney characters in Japanese. That's all I gotta say about that. But damn, okay, there's only English, so I guess not a problem for me. It's just I am actually legitimately surprised that they didn't even think about putting that as an option. So that's really weird.
Double checking other things. Audio. Kingdom Hearts 3 only features English and Japanese voice acting lip syncing due to the previous entries having doubling of the other language. Given the time and resource of recording the dialogue, this would not have been possible with additional language recordings. Interesting. Yeah, the game has
easy as fuck. Hi.
Though the game has both English and Japanese voice acting, the game does not have the ability to switch between them. So as a development team found this feature difficult to properly support.
That's bullshit. What the fuck?
Told you, lame.
I feel like this is a certain director written all over it.
That's bullshit.
We're gonna leave Nomura alone. He did one thing right, which was, I guess we're gonna leave. Yeah, we know it's bullshit. This is I feel like this has Nomura partially written all over it. He's like, I don't want to fucking do this. He's the one who delayed somehow all the movies. To be fair,
that is mind-boggling. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I checked the wiki skipping the story segment because luckily that's a thing, and wow. Okay. That reasoning doesn't make sense to me.
Difficult for the game. Okay, man. Okay. You would stick with that. Alright. Well, anyway, you guys have any, like...
Difficult to support somehow in this game.
Support. Okay, yes. Difficult to support. Whatever. Either way, that is just baffling. That is so baffling.
You know, there's even lesser games that have it, like one we
cheaper games
last week, which is Tails.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Every time you launch the game, it literally asks you, "Do you want an English and Japanese?" And the starting song for after listening to your run, the intro song, Hawk, is actually different depending on which language you pick too.
Yeah.
It's not just Japanese. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
There's an English version. Yeah, it's they had the English version from the 360 days. So I guess they just combine them. They just combine them into one game. Tails is is better in that department, I guess, because they went to the trouble of putting English and Japanese voices into this game.
And they re-recorded some dialogue, even though we didn't get a certain actor for English, which kind of sucks, and I can tell, but whatever. I go through English just because I do want to hear the bits where
Troy Baker,
original Troy Baker.
Yeah.
At least they didn't completely cut him out because they probably thought that would take too much time and money.
To re-record all the dialogue for Yuri for some reason, but yeah, that's unfortunate. But anyway, let's get back onto Kingdom Hearts 3. What are do you guys have any concluding thoughts about Kingdom Hearts 3?
I mean, next time we have a podcast, I'll probably be done. So will Zawardo. Hopefully we'll have secret endings. I don't know what the requirement for the secret ending is. Because we waited. Because the secondary part is Worldwide Release Debacle, which was just them delaying, movies to catch people up, an epilogue, and then a secret ending, which you have to do a bunch of picture taking because that's Kingdom Hearts for you.
Oh my god.
Except they made it a little more generous because apparently I'm proud. You don't have to find as many as standard. If you play on normal, you have to find them all. And I'm like,
Jesus.
I'd rather play on proud.
Oh my god.
And some are kind of stupidly tricky. I don't know if Zawardo found the one I did right away. In Hercules, did you see the one that was all the way up? Zawardo?
I might have to look at it again.
We'll put it like this: one that was on the plateau was Stumps.
Oh,
that one, that one was I could call tricky because I'm just looking around the environment wow, this is pretty. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's cute.
Oh, there you go. Oh, okay.
And then there's one in one of the first worlds involving toys. That one was stupid, where you have to line up a bunch of balls and they look like a Mickey Mouse, so now I'm being paranoid everywhere I go. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts. Good so far. Pretty. Sucks that there's frame rate issues.
Yep. Hopefully it gets fixed. I don't know how it will get fixed.
That's, I guess, yeah. Is there anything else besides the frame rate issues you like to get fixed? Any patches or anything like that they could possibly look at and hopefully fix, but probably not.
I don't think Zawardo's mute button for Donald's gonna come anytime soon.
Oh yeah. That's I don't think that's gonna happen, but like we said, frame rate issues, kind of.
I guess the camera issues when it comes with the
oh god,
with some of the
attractions.
Yeah, the attractions.
Okay.
I might know which one you're talking about if it involves a certain Splash Mountain.
Oh no, that one's fine. To me, I was talking about the
ship.
No, merry-go-round.
Oh yeah, I dealt with that one once, and I don't even remember it anymore.
Because I
I remember where you run into it first.
Oh, merry-go-round. Let's do this in an enclosed fucking space. Where's the camera?
What's the mix-up? Well, you can't see the mix-up because you're going around in circles.
Why am I so deep into the floor?
So anything else, like anything to wrap it up for now, and then probably next time we'll talk about like the concluding bits of it, overall thoughts, final thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, I mean, if I'm seeing right from a lot of people, Kingdom Hearts is very much seeming like, unless there's a critical, well, I guess you can force a critical mode because you have 0 XP and Proud, but that's still a little different. It seems like just you go through the game, get all the stuff you want, and then it's like pretty much done. Like half the streamers, like Kingdom Hearts falling off Twitch already, pretty much.
Right. So just to kind of reiterate one thing, so do you think this game was? Do you think this game paid off? Or is it worth it?
Currently, how about this? Or do we think it was currently worth it? How about that? That's what I know what you mean. And then we'll have a better thought of if we thought it was completely worth it after we beat it.
Right, okay. All right. Yeah.
Currently, with me being how far I am in the game, because I'm less than Zawardo, so far, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's nostalgic. I like them adding all the stuff, even though it makes the game stupid easy, unfortunately. Like, a lot of this stuff came from previous games, and they just kept adding on to each system, making it more and more interesting, but it's worth it for me so far.
And what about you, Zawardo?
I'm gonna reserve my input till I finish the game.
Okay, fair enough.
What, you gotta cool off from that one word? Wait, no, warm up. That's the joke.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna flash.
No. How about this? You're just gonna have to let it go until next time.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Damn, okay.
I'm gonna die later. I already took Ivan from Zawardo early, and that.
Bars. Them bars. Alright, we can leave it off of that. So we have one more thing to talk about. And very last thing, and that's the Animal Crossing Switch release date possibly being confirmed. So someone in my chat when I was streaming Tales of Vesperia, funny enough, came in I think the other day and told me that it was possibly confirmed because someone some store in Europe, I don't know, I'm not sure if it was a GameStop or whatever, kind of slipped up and said that about a release date being, confirmed, and I think it was like April 23rd or something like that. If I can see and find that article again, let's see.
Yeah, I will say.
All the way, might be all the way at the bottom or something. Oh, okay. It says the 29th of April. Right here on the for those listeners, we're just looking at a little tweet right here. Oh shit! And it says
Don't look at that.
The April of 29th is apparently, according to this a store in Europe, is the confirmation of the confirmation of when Animal Crossing for the Switch is being released. So I mean, for now, it's something to take with a grain of salt, but it is interesting because it's such a specific date that it could have some sort of grain of truth or whatever. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting, but I would like to hear from Nintendo, of course, but it could be an idea.
I'm looking at
it could be,
it just says 2019.
Yeah, for now. But with this, it's like, okay, maybe it could be like a release window rather. Like, okay, it could be somewhere in April, but I don't know. It seems kind of a lot sooner than I thought. But I mean, I'm not gonna complain too much because I've been waiting for a Animal Crossing game for quite a while, along with someone else. But yeah.
Animal Crossing. I don't know. I just like looking at the report because then it just says all the other games. So we already talked about Pokemon's supposed to be late 2019. Luigi's Mansion, Daemon X Machina. That Marvel Alliance 3 game is not 2019. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, Bayonetta and now Metroid Prime 4 are still on to be announced.
Uh-huh.
Which, that sucks.
Bayonetta was in development.
Quote unquote. That, along with it and Metroid Prime 4, although we have more in Bayonetta 3 than Metroid Prime 4 now,
True.
we haven't heard anything since their announcements.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so back on Animal Crossing, it's just so it's intriguing, but something to, I guess, to kind of put that in the back of the mind for now. But maybe it could be April, maybe it could be May, or probably holidays. I don't know. Fall 2019. Who the fuck knows? I mean, we'll probably get some sort of direct, maybe in February or probably in March, just to kind of like keep people on the same page, or get people on the same page in a way for Nintendo's plan. But I don't know. It's just kind of speculating for now. And I mean, if it is true, I'm definitely all for it. Hopefully, it's just a good game and stuff, and it's the Animal Crossing that I've been waiting for, along with another certain person that used to be on this podcast. But yeah. So anyways, if anyone doesn't have any further comments, that's definitely it.
Well, Animal Crossing, nah. I'm just looking at other stuff. She was
Right.
like, I hope it's before March, because Yoshi's Crafted World's apparently March. And then this thing also says late 2019 supposed to be Pokemon, and spring for Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Yay.
Yay. Wait, what did you say for
3
Pokemon?
Fire Emblem games.
What did you say for Pokemon?
Spring. Pokemon's supposed to be late 2019, quote unquote, from
Okay.
the thing
Oh,
I
yeah,
looked
yeah,
at
yeah.
from the financial report. So
Okay.
probably like, knowing them, Christmas and fall.
Yeah. They like
What better
to
time?
they like to put it during the prime time of holidays, knowing how they release their handheld games.
And everyone loves Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at Let's Go alone. I never heard how well that game did.
It did really well. Enough for the leading developer to consider doing Let's Go version for like other generations. Yeah.
That mobile game aspect that we talked about earlier comes back to bite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's include that mobile aspect into more Pokemons later with just the same story and a broken aspect that can't be abused in any way, shape, or form involving 2 controllers.
Yeah.
And with moves known as Buzz Bubble.
Excuse me.
Buzzy Buzz, Sizzly Slide.
Dear God, if there's more Let's Go's, please name your moves way the F better. Or just call them Z moves at this point.
Right. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what they are. But yeah.
And I'll do the double look, but I don't think there's much else that came out in the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
14 stuff, which is... I wish we had the other people.
Oh yeah. I think we should have probably talked about that, but we'll talk about that whenever people actually play
Apparently
it.
there's a new job. I didn't hear anything about that.
Oh, isn't that like Blue Mage or something like that?
No, it's called Gunbreaker.
What?
Basically, you have a gunblade finally.
Wow, Oh.
Its date's been announced, which I didn't know, which is July 2nd. If it's what we think it is, that's when... Well, Yoko Taro's been shown... Oh, it is. Never mind, I'm showing it right here. Yoko Taro gets to have a grade in 14 with what the picture we saw was the alternate outfit for 2B.
Dang.
And then the Vera bunny people finally get to be in the game.
Soka.
But yeah.
All right, cool. Still getting some stuff thrown left and right.
Ain't gonna die until they make a new one. This is how MMOs go. Look at World of Warcraft.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much it. We mentioned Final Fantasy right at the end, but that is definitely pretty much it for today's podcast. Thank you guys so much. I believe this has been the 80th episode, if I'm counting correctly, but I'll check on that later. But anyways,
question mark?
Question mark? Thank you guys so much once again, and we'll be back. The week after for now. From now, so since we're doing it on a bi-weekly basis, so yeah. So 2 weeks later.
Saturday.
Yeah.
We don't know. It's 50-50 on how people's schedules go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Friday or Saturday, that's when we record on a bi-weekly basis, but yeah. So anyways, again, thank you guys so much. We'll be back for more stuff to talk about, hopefully. And we'll see you then.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.